5 o'clock on this Tuesday evening, March 30th, 2021, and direct on this Manhattan, Desert Raider Channel 5 o'clock news spread, Tuesday evening, March 30th, 2021. It's 5 o'clock, and the Dalton temperature standing at 55 degrees on this Tuesday evening. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Top stories at 5 in the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Tuesday evening is Park a teacher changed herself to courthouse fence during Derek Trump trial in Minneapolis. Asian American woman, 65, attacked in Manhattan in racist assault. Biden's infrastructure and climate plan emerges as congressional wrangling begins. Infrastructure timeline emerges as Biden aims to pass sweep in package this summer. Over 4,000 migrants, many kids credited in the Texas facility. Will ask wife start. Jen Shah arrested and charged with wire fraud. Biden rolls out diverse slate of judicial nominees. CDC Director Rochelle Walensky says she can't face another COVID surge. Georgia faces growing number of legal challenges over new voting law. No convictions in St. Louis officers beaten by colleagues. Suez Canal ship blockage under investigation. China cuts number of elected legislation in Hong Kong delays election. AstraZeneca vaccine halted in Canada, 3 German cities amid blood clot worry. Before the men working to later determine the ever-given container ship became stuck in the Suez Canal day after a large vessel was freed from its frozen position near the shoreline. Brazil to release 3 military chiefs after Bolsonaro fires defense minister. NASA, NATO, allies intercept 6 groups of Russian aircraft over Europe. Petition South Korea demands termination of the Chinatown project. The International Monetary Fund is projecting a boost to global economy after President Joe Biden signed his $1.9 trillion stimulus package into law. Netflix commits to neutralize companies' admission by 2022. Slain Boulder, Colorado officer Eric Talley remembered in public memorial. Biden announces $49.5 million in grants to address Asian American xenophobia. Facebook chief revenue officer David Fisher said Tuesday will resign by the end of the year. Compared with white patients, black adults in the existing event when it comes to hospital safety in the United States, according to a new report warns. Volkswagen announced Tuesday for the rail this time as American. Ranch will be renamed Volkswagen and adopted its new line of electric vehicles. Apple announced Tuesday was the Worldwide Developers Conference of 2021 online from June 7-11 and now offering a Swift Student Challenge. Students applying back school attacks share similarities with those that carry out violent acts, experience bullying, or have history as a school discipline, a report from the Secret Service said today. Pay vows to review discrimination policies. Video shows the visitors attack Asian American women in New York. Germany restrict AstraZeneca use in under 60s over clots. Olympic gold medalists in charging child sex abuse in Utah. Less than half of Americans are members of hostage worship. New York stock slipping in the midstream and as rate price ratchets up. As looking at stocks now, down 104.4 by 33.066.96. SP5 down 12.54, 39.58.55, and NASDAQ down 14.25, 32.45.39. Other migrants set out from Honduras, streaming in the U.S. State struggle to get rent relief to tenants amid pandemic, and 4,000 migrants, many kids crowded in the Texas facility. SpaceX Starship says an 11 rocket fails to land safe after test launch in Texas. T-cells recognize racist SARS-CoV-2 variants. New COVID strain detected in Israel. Pfizer vaccine purchase delayed. CDC study finds Pfizer, Moderna vaccines are 9% effective after 2 doses of real-world conditions. Texas launched a website to help people schedule COVID-19 vaccines. SpaceX is outfitting a Dragon spacecraft with an observation done for space tourists. Mars Curiosity rover takes selfie with Mount Mercury. NASA's metal mission and final assembly of spacecraft begins to explore orbital asteroids that detect world's coolest cloud orbiting over Pacific Ocean. Okay, to look at sports NFL. Owners sports they had 17 game 49ers to face Bengals in 2021 and the Patriots face Cowboys. And Bill Belichick and Josh McDaniels watch Mac Jones throw at Alabama Pro Day. Tonight, Boston Bruins take on the Jersey Devils. Game time is 7 o'clock at the Garden. And Norton Lancers and the Dedham Marauders volleyball game 11. Start time at 6 o'clock. And just before we go to traffic and weather, 1683 new COVID-19 cases and 18 additional deaths reported in Massachusetts. And 73,642 vaccines administered in the last 24 hours. Peter Channel News time is 5:07. Time now for Peter Channel weather, traffic and trends to check. Beep on the MBTA Fitchburg Line train 1407 426 p.m. from Littleton Route 495 is operating 25 minutes back between Littleton and Route 495. Right, just to do a signal issue. And ferries, they are looking good. Taking like that was in Maui to New England. 24 southbound side. A little bit slower on 120 at Canton. 3 to the southbound side. So between the Braintree split down at 18 at Weymouth. Southern Expressway southbound so between Boston and the Braintree Southern Expressway. Northbound side. Little slow between Quincy down to Dorchester 93. Both into downtown Boston backed up. And 128 southbound side. So between Needham down to Norwood. And 93 in the both into downtown Boston backed up. Southern Expressway southbound so between Pike down to the Braintree split Southern Expressway northbound side. So when the Dorchester stretch and Route 1 on the northbound side, so on the Toba Bridge, and 120 on the northbound side, so between Wolverine and Wedding, and 395, looking good from 120 to New Hampshire border, 495 on the northbound side, Los on the long stretch, 95 on the southbound side, so between Foxborough and Mansfield, and 28 on the northbound side, Los on the Bourne Rotary, and 91.5 on the southbound side, so between Chesapeake and Providence, and 195 westbound, so between St. Clark down to Providence, and 146 on both ends of back line, the North Smithfield area around the Saleswood Road, and 29 westbound side, Los on Route 9 on the Worcester stretch, and Western Mass back westbound, Los on the Springfield stretch, and Mass back westbound, Los on the Palmer stretch, and 84 westbound, Los on the Frampton stretch, and 84 stopping over between Denver and Newtown, 9 on the eastbound side, Los on the Cromwell and Middletown, Connecticut, and Merritt Parkway eastbound, so between Greenwich and the Trumbull, 95 northbound, so between Greenwich down to West Bridgeport, and 95 of the southbound, so between New Haven down to Milford, and 29 westbound side, Little so around the Worcester stretch, and up in Auburn, New England, 91 southbound side, I'll say Vermont a little bit slow. 295 southbound, so on the Portland stretch in Vermont, North Raining hours out, looking good. Peter Channel News time, 509, time level for weather report. Low pressure will briefly milder temperatures, along with a soaking rain later Wednesday and Friday, Thursday. Drop at seasonally chilly weather falls late Thursday and Friday. Temperatures return to more seasonal levels this weekend and early next week. They mainly drive weather over. Chance at a few shots sometime Saturday and early Sunday. 1034 millibar area of high pressure is pucked off the coast of southern New England along the clear blue skies and about south to southwestern Vermont and Illinois today. Sea breeze developing off eastern shores from Cape Ann to the southern tip of Boston Harbor. There's easterly winds out kept areas like Boston cool in the low 50s, and as the wind shifted to the south around 2 p.m., temperatures jumped to the up to 50s in Boston. Temperatures ranging on track this afternoon where inland spots reach 60 degrees while coastal locations stay in the upper 40s to low 50s and higher resolution guidance. Support type level clouds moving in this evening from the west and lower level clouds. Most movement of the so often depending on how much cloud cover it develops and in the mild down wind of temperatures in the low to mid or days and wind remains having a stop between 5 and 10 miles an hour. Okay, take a look at the weather situation. More heavy rain and scattered flash flooding and possible lower mid-speed intensity values and the tonight and Wednesday morning. The skies and temperature movement east to coast Wednesday will be followed by rapidly falling temperatures on Thursday and cold air falling beyond the developing low pressure system will bring cumulative snow across upstate New York while standard winds expected to affect parts of California and Forecast rain better active weather during the next couple days. We along the eastern United States, the low pressure wave for the forecast is described rapidly around the strong cold front. The cold front is currently in stage with a deep low pressure system moving across southern Canada. Strong and gusty winds are beyond the system across the Nova Plains. Both today diminished, the storm moves far away in the tank and the temperature 10-20 degrees below average. Low for spread much to the northern and central markets across the well plains on Wednesday, but will make a sharp rebound in the high 70s on Thursday. And farthest half the curl front pitches across the southern Night Plains and the southern Wiggins and gusty winds on the low pressure low wealth humidity could make conditions ideal for wildfires that are spread uncontrollably. Meanwhile, warm front lifting nominal to the Gulf of Mexico today will usher in a abundance of moisture from the Lower Mississippi Valley, leading to an expansion of showers and then thunderstorms as the aforementioned cold front approaches from the northwest and the Moravian is forecast to spread across the Tennessee Valley in the evening and less than on Wednesday morning. Total rainfall amounts to 1 to 3 inches. Collegiate following concern from the southern side to the middle of Tennessee and much of the region has experienced well about the average rainfall over the last week, and any additional heavy rain will cause likely rivers to overflow the banks and quickly, and low lying areas prone to flooding are likely to see that most impacts of WPC has issued a slight risk of excessive rainfall that includes southern Arkansas, northern Mississippi, and west central Tennessee. Few thunderstorms also have the potential to produce damaging wind gusts and large hail. By Wednesday, showers and thunderstorms slowly exit the Tennessee Valley and enter the southeast and mid Atlantic and isolated instances of flash flooding will be possible from the South Appalachians to the mid Atlantic, and severe weather will be concerned with the deep south and Wednesday with the marginal shifts of the mid Atlantic as cold. Finding breaches in the middle Atlantic coast from Wednesday evening and over low pressure is forecast to develop and strengthen as winter swings. Northeast toward the New England and double much cold temperatures and beyond the cold front, while the need focus on moderate rain along the coast. And rain is likely to change over the snow across the interior portions of the Northeast and lower Great Lakes as temperatures quickly drop in the near and the below freezing red. Zealand and few inches of west snow are expected by Thursday morning mainland across western and northern New York State. Forecast goes like this. Today, increased clouds low 43 degrees, south about 7 to 13 mile an hour side, 23 mile an hour for Wednesday. Mostly clouds about 64 degrees, and south about 7 to 14 mile an hour, and gust side 29 mile an hour for Wednesday. Shadow after 9 p.m. Low around 43 degrees, south about 7 to 11 mile an hour, gust side 21 mile an hour, just the 9%. New first round between 1/2 to 3/4 inches possible. Thursday, shadows before 9 a.m. then rain. Rain between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Patch fog up to 9 mile 36 degrees and a low 28, south about 6 and 9 mile an hour, gust side 25 mile an hour, just the 9%. New surround between 1/2 to 3/4 inches possible for Friday. Most of the sun cover 45, low 26 degrees. Northwest spot 7 mile an hour for Saturday. Sun cover 54 degrees. Northwest spot 7 mile an hour just to 23%. Saturday, a chance of shower up to 2 a.m. Partly clouds for 36 degrees. Southwest spot 5 to 7 mile an hour just to 30%. For Sunday, chance of shower before 11 a.m. Partly clouds for 58 and low 30 degrees. Common coming northwest spot 5 to 7 mile in the afternoon just for 30%. And for Monday, most of the sun cover 61 degrees and the low 39. North about 7 to 9 mile an hour just to 23 mile an hour. And for Tuesday, most of the sun cover 64 degrees. North about 7 mile an hour just to 20 mile an hour. Right now, Norton, Fahrenheit 55 degrees. That's going to be Peter Channel. 5 o'clock news on this. Tuesday, March 8th, 2021. Peter J. Woods, we have a good evening. Dude, stay safe, be possible, be well. See you at 10 o'clock for the airport. We have a good evening.